All right, so today we are making a beautiful chorizo pasta rigatoni that's gonna wow your family and friends, especially you right at home. I'm mentoring you so you can get cultured in new dishes and new flavors outside of regular Alfredo pasta. I promise you there's much more out there, and this one right here is gonna hit. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell because we're gonna get ready to show you what we can do on Covered Cultured Cooking. I'm so that you're happy that you're here with us. Let's get it locked and unplugged. All right, so to make a Mexican chorizo pasta, you need all the ingredients that's gonna make it taste great. You needed to make sure that it's gonna wow your guests, your family, your friends, co-workers. I'm telling you, your co-workers will make sure that you actually can cook, okay? But whoever it is you wanna impress, this is a wonderful dish. To actually kind of give you a little backstory, I watch shows like Beat Bobby Flay and Master Chef, Top Chef, whatever chef shows that are on TV, Hulu, Amazon. If you haven't, you don't watch it, you need to actually start watching it because there's a lot of cool dishes that you'll actually find right on there. But I wanted to make it for you, and I wanted to show you how we're gonna do it. So a couple of things here that actually to make this even pop. We're gonna need rigatoni, okay? Rigatoni, kind of like penne, but better. Kind of like ziti, but better. It's got its own little design in the actual noodle itself, and it makes for a wonderful dish for this particular dish that we're actually doing. We have Hunt's tomato paste already ready. Onions, so we got that as well. Red peppers and garlic. We've got a little bit of cilantro, green peppers, and scallions. That's already set there. I've got some lemon, half a lemon that we're gonna use to actually put in towards the end. You're gonna need some adobo, some black pepper. You're gonna need, now I'm using some dairy-free heavy whipping cream. So it's gonna be kind of a half vegan type of dish. The only thing that's not gonna be vegan in this dish is the chorizo, which is the Mexican sausage chorizo. So it's gonna be delicious, but hey, it's all good. We can't please everybody, right? But we've got the heavy whipping cream right here that's dairy-free. We do have very much dairy in this, which is the queso cotija queso molido. I got this from an international store. It's in the ingredients, so we went ahead and picked it up. So it's gonna be great. It's kind of funky, but it's gonna be good. I promise you. All right, so we've got all the ingredients. I've got this cool seasoning I picked up as well. It has Parmesan, red pepper, and oregano, and it's by Tasty as well. So big up to Tasty, and partnering with McCormick. So I'm gonna use that as well to kind of get our flavors right. So I've got the water and some butter. I put a little bit of garlic in there. I put a little bit of the all of those seasonings, salt, pepper, and all that stuff. All that's been sitting in there for a while. And we're gonna go get these noodles softened all al dente. Okay, so al dente is kind of soft, not too soft. You wanna drop this in. I'm not using the whole box, but just, a good amount. And we're gonna let that sit and let it boil, okay? In this pot, it is very hot. I already got the olive oil in there because you're gonna need some extra virgin olive oil. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some of this onions in there. So some onions. As soon as I put it in there, it's gonna start sizzling. Watch. Then, was I lying? I'm not lying. So onions are already in there. And you want this to start browning out, okay? You want it to brown out. Okay, and then once it starts browning out, then you're gonna add in everything else. But taking it time with it. So what I would probably add next is gonna be the chorizo. I'm gonna probably add, as I'm adding the chorizo, I'm adding in the other ingredients like the red pepper and garlic, the cilantro, all that stuff, because that's gonna be pretty much what we're making is a base, our sauce basically, okay? But you gotta put the actual meaty stuff of it, the ingredients, the bulk of it inside first before you start adding in the heavy whipping cream, because you're gonna need about 2 cups of this, because you're making a sauce, okay? But of course, like I said, I'm getting this onions, this is browning out right now. And don't be afraid to come closer. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna bite you. I mean, maybe, my camera will bite you, but I'm not gonna bite you. So you want them onions to go ahead and brown out, okay? While we're at it, add in the garlic. Shoot, while we're at it, let's add in the red peppers, okay? We're just gonna let that brown out real nicely. pretty much seasoning the pan. You're using a skillet pan. Skillet pan is always a great addition when you're actually using something, you're making something like this. Okay, as we're making the sauce and everything that's good, we're letting the noodles, of course, get nice and soft. We're letting the flavors hit in there really nice. I'm telling you, it's gonna taste delicious, I promise you. Okay, we're doing stuff differently. We're culturing you into other types of dishes. We want to put you on to things that are different, not just the regular stuff like Alfredo pasta. People do that all day long. That ain't nothing new. We want to culture you and expose you to things that are different. Okay, so chorizo is definitely gonna be that. So, of course, like I said, we want to go ahead and let it brown out real nicely. Now, if it's your first time cooking, hey, this is a fun walkthrough. You can do this with your friend, your girlfriend. You can do this with, you know, your family members. Show them what you don't learn from my channel. But we want to make sure that we get you right, okay? And don't forget to subscribe now. Like I said, if you're just watching this video, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button. Anyway, so we're getting this nice and browned out. It's looking beautiful. We want to go ahead and add in our chorizo. So this is our chorizo. I like that word, chorizo. So you get the chorizo in here. Go ahead and get that in there. Okay? And we want to do is let it marinate, let it cook with the meat. Let all those flavors like we just added so far, let it cook with the meat. Take your time with it, don't rush it. Okay? Take your time with it, I'm telling you. It's gonna be beautiful, it's gonna look amazing, but this is gonna be what we want. So we wanna let it brown out, okay? So as that's browning out and cooking, guess what? Our rigatoni. Now you want to add butter to your, you know, if you first time actually getting pasta together, your macaroni and cheese, you should know either it's going to be oil or butter that's going to loosen up those noodles. So if you want, you can, you know, casually add in a little bit, you know, of olive oil in there because you want those noodles to break, be able to be loose. I want the noodle to be loose, okay? So cool. So that's loosening up for us. Let it get hot. Don't rush it. I'm coming back to the chorizo, okay? I'm paying attention to this. I want to make sure it's at a medium heat. I don't want it to be too hot. I don't want it to be too warm. I want it to be just right because I'm feeding you, okay? I'm feeding your family. I'm feeding your friends. They got to trust that, hey, what they're going to eat is going to blow them away. Okay, so right here, what we doing right now, I'm just literally just letting this get nice and cook right, okay? Cook nice and right. So to be able to make this pop, and as it's starting to brown out a little bit, let's casually add in some of that tomato paste. You only need really a nice healthy teaspoon of that, a dollop of tomato paste. That's it. Okay, you don't need a whole lot. See, sometimes it'll be a little. It's cool. We got enough anyway. So all right. So you add in that tomato paste in there. You're setting the flavor up. You're getting it ready for that rigatoni, okay? Rigatoni is like, look, I can't wait to get in here. Tomato paste is, you know, all that we got going on here. Say, hold your horses. We good. Just hold on. Hang on. We about to get you, big dog. All right? So let that tomato paste get into that meat, okay? Don't rush it, but you want it to, I'm telling you, just let it get all in the meat. Let it simmer a little bit. Let it wait a little bit, and I'm telling you, just hang on tight. We're gonna get this, some of this green peppers in there, some cilantro in it, and green, and all of the greenery and zest, and it's gonna be just where we want it. Just hang on tight. Okay, so to be able to make this poppin', like we said earlier, is we have the sausage chorizo pretty much fermented with the peppers. We're gonna add some more stuff. So. Something I didn't tell you before earlier, we need a little bit of teaspoon of this sugar. Not too sweet, not too sweet. We have a little bit of salt already. Of course, we've got the dairy-free stuff. And to make it give it a kick, we're gonna need a scotch bonnet pepper or like a ghost pepper, but like a really, really small amount of it. You don't need a whole lot, so about that much. I purposely did that because I don't like spicy myself. But for this particular recipe, it does call for it. So to do it and to do it right, what we're going to do start here now is we're going to go ahead and add in our green peppers, okay, the scallions, it's all in the same bowl, and cilantro, Okay, we're gonna add all that in there. And what I want to do is, to make this work, I want to go ahead and just take it all around. Take the spatula and just go all around. Okay. Use whatever tool you're using to make this rock. Go around like that. Okay. Want it kind of cooks in a little bit like that, simmering. Okay. Then I'm gonna have you do this very carefully. Start adding in some seasonings. A little bit of this tasty seasoning, like a cheesy sauce, cheesy seasoning. A little bit more of that adobo. Okay. Some black pepper. Okay. And some of this scotch bonnet pepper in there. Okay. Just a little bit in there. It's very hot, so use as needed. We like spicy over here. Sometimes I like spicy, but we want to add that in there. Okay, so you want to have that in there and have it rocking. All right, next is going to be our cup of heavy whipping cream. Go ahead and add that in there. Okay. Oh man, it looks amazing. Once everything comes together, it should have that orangey look to it. It's gonna be great. We're gonna add in another cup of it, or a little bit. Actually, not even a full cup, maybe about half a cup. Okay, just a little bit more. That's all we need. We really don't need that much, but that's all we need. Okay. All right, so everything's fermented. Look at this rigatoni. The rigatoni is getting nice and soft. That didn't take that long to go ahead and get to al dente. Let's try it. The test to do it is take your finger, take the spoon, and just do like that. Just start bending it and poking it. It should be able to just bend down, no problem. As a matter of fact, there goes one. That's all good. Things happen. Should be soft. Okay? And that's right. That is just right. Okay. We're gonna take the heat off of that one, bring that down, and as you can see, look how it gets to that orangey look. Look at this chorizo sauce that we're doing. Orangey, it's looking good. Okay, I'm telling you, I hope I'm not disappointing you guys. I'm telling you, I think everything I've been putting together is looking rocking. We're gonna add in the cheese. Okay, now for this, we're gonna take a nice little helping and put that in there because you want to thicken it up. It has the color, it has the flavor. We just need to add in that cheese, that cotija cheese is what it's called. And we're gonna add probably a little bit more. It's getting a nice blend. I mean, look at it, it's beautiful. It has everything we want in there. It's orange in color, it's vibrant. It's got the chorizo in there and it's beautiful. Okay, when I add in a little bit more of that cheese in there, okay, don't be a little shy. I think that's really all you're gonna need, to be honest with you. It's gonna feed probably about 4 people, 5 people, depending on how y'all eat at home. You know, you wanna have something for the week. This is gonna be a good little prep dinner if you want, prep lunch, something for work. You know, so this is what is an easy meal to make if that's what you wanna do, okay? I have a feeling it is what you wanna do, but it's all good. So, now look at that. Come on over here, get closer. Look at this real quick. So, doesn't that look beautiful? Didn't I not disappoint on that? Man, you want to take those rigatoni, since it's nice and soft already, go ahead and take it to your strainer. Strain the noodles. Okay? Just do like this. Get all the excess water out of there because you don't want any extra salt. All your sauce is coming from your chorizo pasta, okay? Just do like that. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be better than Olive Garden. Who's Olive Garden? I don't know. All right, so check this out. So everything's in there, ready? Watch this. Now this is bubbling and fermenting. I like using the wooden spoon for this part because it reminds me of Hamburger Helper. This is amazing, okay? What we're gonna do is it gets really hot. We're gonna get something to protect my hand before I burn up the whole kitchen and myself. I'm gonna take this towel and do like this, watch. You got the skillet, you got the sauce, right? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in there just like that. Okay. All right, so We're gonna mix and fuse two of the best of what we wanted tonight. Okay? We've got the rigatoni, we've got the chorizo, we've got the flavor, folks. We're gonna add a little bit more of that sauce in there to complete it. Okay, man. Okay, that's wonderful. Look, by now, everything should be smelling good in your kitchen. Everything should still be intact. Nothing is burnt. And all I'm doing is just making sure I just leave it and set. And you can set this for about a few while. You keep it on low heat, right? You don't want it to burn, but you want it to simmer in those noodles, okay? Come back to it. When you're ready to eat, put it on the plate and you're good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and dress the plate real quick. So we're gonna dress the plate really nicely, okay? How I do this is I usually take the spoon. We could actually turn off the heat off the sauce because we're not even using that anymore. Man, it's looking amazing. Look at that. Look at that. That's something that you can be proud of, that we actually did together. That looks desirable. Okay, and for the last touches, that garnish. That garnish. Hey, that garnish. Look, man, I'm telling you. We hooked it up today. Then we hooked it up today. I'm telling you, we hooked it up today, didn't we? It's beautiful, okay? So there we have it. A chorizo pasta that's gonna impress your family and friends, especially you at home, especially if you're hungry and you wanna eat something that's gonna be desirable. This is gonna be it. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Should I add something else? What would you like to see next that I make? It doesn't matter what it is. I'm pretty sure that I can hook it up for you and yours. All right? Let's get it unplugged.